you shouldn't put your Coke in an ultrasonic machine. Is that right? Or
well, if you want the top to blow off, it's ideal.
okay, so
Depends on your objective.
okay, so why do you? Oh, we're gonna see this again in slow
Oh,
motion.
good. Oh, good.
Here's
The almost
slow
like
motion for it.
instant.
Wow. Well, that's indeed exciting.
Now, John, when I'm driving it, there are no nucleation sites. Just vibrations causing those bubbles.
Bill
in
is
my
bringing
solution.
more apparatus.
Now, John, let me ask you something.
Okay, we got to
Just off the top of your head, which balloon is bigger?
the one over there by you.
Right. Now, here is the pinchcock. So well received last time we brought it back, pinchcock.
Okay.
Now, and that kind of bothers some of us guys. Now, John, if I open the pinchcock,
Yeah.
what'll happen?
I think I guess the two balloons will probably become the same size. So
Oh,
they
John, a
equalize
good
it.
hypothesis, but let's test it.
Okay, let's see.
John, we have a bit of a leak. Well, let me show you, John, let me show you, look.
Yeah?
If there were air over there,
Yeah?
it wouldn't stay there.
Oh.
See
Oh,
that?
see, it goes back.
We had a leak and we've lost some air, but you see it goes back because this skin of the balloon is thicker because the balloon's not as overly inflated, so it has a higher spring rate. So it's stiffer. So there's a higher pressure there,
Okay, well,
and it all ends up over there.
Well,
Now,
John, to wrap it up now, but
John,
I guess what you're saying is that, yeah, the little balloon would have squeezed into the bigger balloon.
That's right. Now,
and
John-
you've got another little balloon here.
John, you know, this is a science guy.
Yeah?
You expect a big payoff, right?
Oh, God.
And the balloon
oh,
was like
God.
nothing.
What are you going to, what is
Well, John, I'm just gonna touch it. It's
Okay.
filled with it's not carbon dioxide, it's something else.
Now, Bill, come on.
I think it's hydrogen.
Okay, let me get it. Geez, Bill?
No, there's no hurry.
Oh, well, gee. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Nye, the science
It's a big
guy.
payoff, thank you.
We'll be right back.
Way to go.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. My name is Adam Hellerman, but everyone calls me Bug. I live in Riverton, Massachusetts, a small town notable for fishing, tourism, and the Riverton River.
The Ripper was killed 16 years ago today, the very night that 7 of us here were born. Some say we share more than just a birthday.
They found your Chan in the river this morning. He's dead. Pray for our souls, Bug. He's coming back.
There's been no clue as to who this killer might be.
He was evil enough? Somebody you thought was dead come back alive?
Souls live on.
Do you think the Ripper came back to take his revenge? What if his soul went into one of the 7 kids who were born the night he died? Bug?
Pray for our souls, Bug.
But which one?
Do you know who your father was? Take a look in the mirror, Bug.
You kill people, Bug. Not that I can remember. You want to mess with someone? Mess with me.
My soul to take. Rated R. Starts October 8th.
Studio amplification for Almost Live provided by American Music. You've loved them for years. Now, get the story of your favorite baseball team as told in song with Folk Songs of the Seattle Mariners. You'll get all the hits like Oops, I Thought You Had It.
Oops, I thought you had it. I really thought you had it.
The songs that have thrilled you for years.
Man, those guys throw hard. guys throw hard.
And new songs about the Mariners' newest band.
What's the deal with the Moose? What's the deal with the Moose? This one's for you.
And more, like the Mariner band's #1 theme song for 10 years running. The Band's Lament.
We're starting to get pissed off.
And the players' heartfelt reply.
If you think you can do better, why don't you come down here and try it? It's their big guy.
And the touching ballad of a young Mariner fan.
Daddy, can we leave after the laser light show?
You get the top 2 Mariner hits of all time.
Kingdom of Rattle, let's roll to us, visiting dog. Still suck.
Folk songs of the Seattle Mariners. Available wherever you can find it.
Good evening, and welcome to the John Report. I'm John. Here's my report. Husky Stadium is going to ban smoking. No one has a problem with it. Most people are reasonable, and they realize you shouldn't play with fire when you're drunk. A recent guide to small cities in America has announced that Aberdeen, Washington was erroneously listed as one of the top 10 small cities. A spokesperson for the publication said that Aberdeen is actually to be featured in their next book, The 10 Closest Cities to Hoquiam. It's sweeps month for local television stations, and in an effort to attract more viewers to its newscasts, Como TV has changed its slogan from "We are you" to "Yikes, you won't believe what happened." 2 people will split last Wednesday's lotto winnings of $10 million. Amazingly, the 2 winners were Goofus and Gallant of the children's magazine Highlight. Gallant has stated that he will donate all his winnings to charity. Goofus has purchased a controlling interest in the razzmatazz. The sea lions have returned from California again this week. Not only are they wreaking havoc on the salmon run through the Ballard Loch, but the 2 were spotted being shown some waterfront property on Vashon Island. A survey has shown that Boeing has 171 different types of engineers. Well, they're not that different. You can still pick them out pretty fast at a party. The Blue Moon Tavern was saved from the wrecking ball. Property owners agreed to build their new development around the historic tavern. When asked how they felt about the good news, patrons of the Blue Moon responded, And finally, Robert Fulton, author of All I Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten, and It Was on Fire When I Lay Down on It, has just published a new book of his folksy philosophy. This one is titled, Oh Yeah? Well, Twirl on This. This has been the John Report. Thank you, and good night.
Hey, Parker, wanna race home? Bet I can beat you there.
With its 43 safety features, like the Park View rear backup camera, electronic vehicle information center, and rear cross-path detection system, now available in the Safety Tech package, the Chrysler Town & Country is a safe bet to make.
Now get 0% financing for 60 months or $2,250 total cash allowance on Chrysler Town & Country minivan.
We try to save money every way we can. Buying glasses can be so expensive. But not at America's Best. You get 2 pairs of glasses for $69.95 with a free eye exam. That's perfect. I get my daughter's contacts here for $12.49 a box. Designer frames and the best prices. America's Best really does make it easy to save money.
America's Best contacts and eyeglasses. Call 1-800-2PAIR and schedule your appointment today.
America's Best. The best prices in sight.
Taste the season at PCC Natural Markets. PCC brings you the best of every season, including a variety of organic and local foods, plus natural favorites like Lara Bar, the original fruit and nut food bar, energy in its purest form. Organic Valley's local dairy products brought to you by Washington farmers, and high-quality, great-tasting Rudy's organic bread, baked on the bright side. You'll find it all at PCC. Visit one of our 9 neighborhood locations or find us at pccnaturalmarkets.com.
When people see a UFO, they never say, I wonder what those consumer review sites would think about that thing. They say, dude, that's a freaking UFO.
Now get 1.9% financing for 60 months or $1,000 cash allowance on the 2010 Dodge Challenger.
Paul Sylvie Sports, weeknights at 11 on King 5 News. Last week on Flying Low.
Captain, you smell gas? Maybe a little bit. You know, Jeff, that makes me kind of nervous. Mind if I smoke? Not at all, sir. Take her for a bit then. Yes, Captain.
Flying Low. A couple of guys who like to take chances and see the world up close. Flying Low. Starring Jason Riker as Jeff Dawson and Rick Jameson as Captain Flanker. Tonight on Flying Low. Flying High.
Good to be flying again, isn't it, Jeff? Sure is, Captain. Too bad about that chopper, though. Ah, things like that just come with the territory, Jeff. Kind of relax and be flying high for a change, though, isn't it? Nothing up here but pure puppy clouds. And that thing...
Well, that's all we have this week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Promotional consideration for Almost Live provided by Pizzeria Pagliacci, featuring traditional and gourmet pizza by the slab. Pizzeria Pagliacci, rated Seattle's best pizza. Promotional consideration also provided by your local Coca-Cola bottler.
While they check things around...